How do I work out without feeling super fatigued afterwards? This is JJ Virgin, 4-time New York Times bestselling author, celebrity nutrition expert, and fitness Hall of Famer. I've been on a lifelong quest for answers to the toughest health questions. And now I'm sharing what I found with you. Welcome to Ask the Health Expert. Bailey Lynn at Mrs. DZK from Instagram asks, how do I work out with feeling super fatigued afterwards? Hey, it's JJ, and I have thyroid exercise expert Dr. Emily Kiberd here to answer this question. She's a New York City chiropractor, strength enthusiast, and mama to Elvis and baby Brooklyn. She helps women struggling with Hashimoto's learn how to work out without burning out. And she used her own program, Thyroid Strong. And with making lifestyle changes, she's put her Hashimoto's into remission. And fun fact, Emily used to work for bear management in Yellowstone National Park. She'll be right back with the answer, so stay with me.
I really love for women to meet themselves where they're at, right? So if you are someone who has not worked out in a while, you are probably deconditioned. And that, just happens with not working out, and that's okay. But just know that that is your baseline and that's your starting point. And you will feel tired after a workout, right? That's totally normal for the first couple of weeks. But as you start to get consistent, that fatigue will start to not be so intense. And to combat this, especially if we're more on the deconditioned side, like we have not been moving our bodies for a while. And even for myself, for example, if I go 3 weeks without working out, which is a rare thing, I will feel like everything is sore the next day, like walking down the stairs. Sometimes I have to grab the handrail, but you know what? End of that week, I feel way stronger and I'm not in pain. So really starting to create progressive overload slowly is important as it relates to fatigue. To combat this, lifting weights on the heavier side, low reps, like 3 to 5, nice long rest breaks, especially those of us with an autoimmune condition. That rest break, again, 1.5 to 2 minutes, especially if you have not worked out in a while. And if there's other factors like I'm super stressed, I'm not sleeping well, when I go to bed, I feel tired and wired. Those will all affect how we recover and how fatigued we feel. And so, that's one end of the spectrum. The other end of the spectrum is that woman who's 6 days a week hitting it hard. She will have to dial it back, right? Maybe it's 3 days a week, dialed in, full body, functional strength movements, 20 to 30 minutes, 3 times a week. The other piece of exercise is the recovery and to allow our bodies to recover. I think we're in such a mode of work hard, play hard. We hear exercise is supposed to be so good for us. It gives us that runner's high, endorphin release, and we should feel so great. But people need to remember, especially women with an autoimmune condition, chronic fatigue, are easily predisposed to fatigue, that exercise is a stressor. And many of the benefits of exercise come from the rest and recovery periods that happen when we are not working out. So if you're trying to do something 6 days a week, you're probably pushing yourself into some sort of adrenal insufficiency and feeling like you're burning yourself out because you're not giving your body the proper recovery that it needs, which then can lead to that really just super fatigue after working out. So take the proper recovery periods. If you have not worked out in a while, start slow. I would work up to lifting heavy weights 3 days a week, 20 to 30 minutes, but working up to that. And if you're on the opposite spectrum, 6 days a week of high intensity interval training, dial it back and allow yourself to recover. You'll find that you'll sleep better. Your joints and muscles won't ache so much. And that fatigue, like like someone turned off a light switch, will not happen.
This is JJ with Ask the Health Expert. I do this 5 times a week, so make sure you never miss a show by going to subscribetojj.com.